But today, oh, by the way, my name is Miguel Cruz. I am part of the best district. And today I'm going to be reciting a poem, Hear, Listen, and See. I write to you today, teens and kids, disciples and martyrs, teachers and preachers, finders and seekers, that we all stop, hear, listen, realize what we are missing. We've deviated from the mission. Just listen. Listen to the children cry at night, for they haven't eaten in days. Listen to the young girl creating stripes with a knife because nobody listens what she has to say. But I write to you today that we all stop, look, see what you don't see. This generation going down the drain. The young boy up at night, filling his eyes with filth and lust. The young girl in the bathroom after every meal, trying to get rid of her lunch so she can look pretty. I write to you today that we all stop, sense, feel. Feel the pain of those around us. Sympathy, compassion, love. The world should be made from all of the above. So I ask you today, what are you going to do? What are you going to say? How will you be remembered if you leave today? We were put here for a purpose. We need to make a change. We do not have perfection, but we have words that came from perfection. Religion is not the key, but Jesus is the remedy. You see, He is the key, but not many see. But what do I see? I see Christians, but I don't see Christ. I see million-dollar churches with million-dollar bank accounts, but starving people on the same block. The pastors of these churches driving down in their brand new car with all the diezmos and ofrendas that they have gotten. How dare I say this? Man. Someone has to. You see, because these so-called Christians are preaching the Bible, but yet these same people making worldly things their idols. I see a generation turning up and falling down when God is turning away with a frown. You see, because we are so focused on worldly things, conforming to the world, instead of letting the world conform to us. But the way this generation is today, the world conforming to us is pretty much like the world conforming to themselves. You see, because they are blinded. But what do I see? I see corruption, destruction. I listen to the cries the government can't function, feeding us all these lies. Every election, do we really have a choice? Do we really have a say? Do we really have a voice? What do I see? I see a country kicking God out. I can't talk about God in school, but they can promote homosexuality, freedom of religions, but yet they're forcing us to marry gays. But yeah, you believe that we have a say. The second we mention God, we become categorized as terrorists. But they're preaching freedom of choice, freedom of speech. Do we really have a choice? What do I see? I see wars disguised as peace. Not only in the Middle East, but the whole world is the beast. Mass murders, political violence, even Christians attacking other Christians over religious views. Wars solving violence and violence solving wars, taking lives to save lives. Will it ever end? Theories, conspiracy, the world is going weird, but is it the answer that we seek or part of the problem that we want to be? We are the problem. Every religion agrees that humanity is imperfect, that we are in eternal debt to a Savior, wisdom. So many religions, yet no answers. It's the circle of corruption, disruption, religion. How can an answer be the problem? Religion doesn't change lives, it starts wars, it's a disease and infection. Religion doesn't say it's what one man did, and he saved us all, has all the answers. You see, He is not a religion, but the key. And if Jesus saved us with just a tree, imagine what we can do. The lives we can change. If we put aside our selfish ambitions or worldly traditions, we must make a decision to rise and let the world know that we are on a mission. To hear what the world does, to see what you do, to save lives. Bring the news of a man who did it all, saved us all, a life that was mourned. We don't have the answers, but we have the key, and the key is He. So what can we do? What can we say? How will you be remembered again at the end of each day? We need to make a change, and the change starts with us. I would begin with me. You see, this generation has such a spiritual ego, so high that the Tower of Babel looks up to it. everyone humbled themselves, if everyone started with me, then the world will truly see that the key to the change within me. Look outside your street. Open your eyes and see that the world is more than just your city. It expands eternally. What could I change? What do I want to see? A simplified world, a world that sees that in order to see change, we have to be the change. Because in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and He was the Word. So don't you see, in order to be like God, we have to be the Word. And by being the world may see God through you. Seeing the unseen. The change starts with you. It starts with me. I believe that there is still hope, that there is still a youth that is on fire for God. But we have to come out and be the change, be the difference. Then the world will see the world that I see. All it has to do is to hear, listen, and see.